Yeah, it's like fantasy shit. Yeah,
YouTube.
I am wrong. I was not prepared. That is my fault.
YouTube, hello.
Up. All right, now I'm recording. YouTube.
YouTube, hello. Welcome back to I Don't Want to Hug That Gator, part 2.
Hang on.
We're hanging on.
I'm not prepared.
Kerb, I spent, how much money did I spend today?
Okay. You need to stop this shit.
What?
I hit the wrong button. Turned on my computer and it decided that Edge was going to be my fucking default.
That is wrong.
Yeah, why do you have to do this? I'm already using your fucking operating system. I can do what I want.
I'm a grown man, I can do what I want. Kerb, I spent $40 today.
Did you?
Yeah, so I made a rule that, because I'm so fucking good at Grand Theft Auto, right? I made a rule for every time I either die or get arrested, I gift 5 subs.
Okay.
So yeah.
How much money did you lose?
$40.
Damn.
On the plus side, I do get half of that back. That will just bounce right back to me.
How do I make default browser again? I gotta go in here. Default. I keep misspelling default, that's why.
That would probably help. That would probably help.
Just want the thing that lets me select it as default browser. I don't know why I have to always do this shit. Default browser. Make default.
So, Kerb, do you remember?
It sends me in here. Opera.
That's not what I wanted to do at all.
HTTPs.
Kerb, do you remember where we left off?
No.
Okay. Well, Inko's still being a bitch.
As he is.
As Inko do. And we must continue to still say nothing. We must still ignore our Gator girlfriend.
Oh yeah, the last thing we did was piss each other off because of the hot one.
Yes, the hot one.
I can't remember her name.
Mia?
Yeah, Mia.
Okay.
Why? There you go. There you go. Thank you. Thank you. It's working now. Okay, I am here. So we are being an asshole to Olivia this time.
Yes, we must continue being massive cocks.
Okay, which is rude because didn't I send you the cutest?
Yeah, that is Olivia? The cutest.
Yeah, the cutest fucking Olivia. See, that's what you're missing right there. You know what? I'm gonna send it to chat.
Sure.
When they wake up, they can see it.
When they wake up, full moonlight, get out my jeans and I feel alright.
Okay. Yeah, we say nothing to her.
Okay.
We are a bitch. Damn, that's like is that a new Olivia? Or not Olivia, Liz?
Liz? I don't know, I was thinking that, but it is really cute.
I love when women are just disappointed.
It's my favorite pastime. Disappointing woman. Me too, Goober, me too.
it might be a Mia mod. We gotta be mean to her because we don't want to forgive her. because this mod was made to not forgive Olivia for being a teenager.
Yeah. Because the mod creator thought Olivia got off too lightly for doing the whole art contest shtick.
I think so too. I would have looked at her and said, okay, I will forgive you, but I get something in return. And then I'd boop her snoot and I'd be like, all right, you're forgiven. Yeah, this is I don't want to forgive.
Yeah, this is I don't want to.
But we've already done 2 endings, I think, so we're just getting through some more endings since we only got a couple hours.
I say nothing, and the hush drags on long enough to become a painfully awkward silence. I turn my attention to my lunch.
Inky, come on.
I murmur
Come on, Inky. Boop her snoot.
Weren't you just telling me to stop caring what my peers think?
It's not like that, man. Come on, please. Oh, she booped the snoot.
Liz and Olivia whisper something to each other. For someone who once told me to not get invested in being Olivia's friend, Liz suddenly seemed to care a lot for some reason. Knowing that they are most likely talking about me just makes it annoying. I'm ignoring all of them now, and I can feel Damien's contemptuous gaze boring into me. Liz's too, for that matter.
Oh yeah, this is the mod where Inko says all the big words.
Yeah,
because
the writer bought a fucking thesaurus.
Yeah.
Olivia's
thesaurus.
Thesaurus. Is that what you are, Liz? Boops the snoot. I'll date you instead.
Just boops Damien snoot. Any snoot I boop is now part of my polycule.
I am the polycule king. I shall boop all the snoot.
Yeah, we need a mod where the main character is named Polly now. For polycule.
I'll get right on it.
Cool.
Olivia isn't even attempting to eat. A few times I hear the breath hitch in her throat with a small whimper.
That's what I'm saying. Thesaurus is my favorite dinosaur.
I'm sorry.
You blame him. I was ready at 3 in the morning our time.
Well, I'm sorry I have to go get counseling for my antidepressants. Controlling tools of your system.
Yeah, no, that's very important.
Yeah. And the Hattie situation got sorted out pretty well.
Yeah, which is also important.
It's very important, yeah. I do love my cat as much as she drives me up a wall because she keeps getting sick. I love her to death.
At least she's not allergic to herself like Zach and Chloe's old cat.
That's her thing?
She was allergic to herself, yeah.
That poor cat. Oh my god.
Yeah. It's okay. She's now in a better place. She was old by the time I met her.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Lived a full life. No tears. No sad.
I hope. Well, no, they were very sad, but
I mean, you're allowed to be, but you know what
I mean. He still has the appointment. He hasn't gotten to the appointment yet. It was just made for Hattie.
Oh yeah. My roommate's taking her at 3:30. Anyway, I feel contempt. Not just for her, but for Damien and Liz for putting me on the spot. Why couldn't they just leave me alone? And why did everything have to orient around her? What made her so damn special that her needs, her comfort comes first? The precious little savant too pure and sweet for this awful world. What the hell did it matter if she used me as some kind of stepping stone for her ego?
You know, you could just, talk this out with everybody.
What was I? Just chop liver on our plate?
Just lay out your feelings. You did with her, but I mean, you could still just lay out your feelings.
No, because I kind of hope at this point, the next... Okay. So, Inko's being a dick, right? So, I kind of hope the next one's, kind of the goodish one. And then any other ending we get after that for being a dick is also bad.
No, that's fair.
I was rewatching some Snoot mods that we'd done. And I'm like, man, I can hardly understand myself.
Have fun, Carcool. Have a good day.
I can hardly understand myself. I feel like I talk too fast a lot. And I don't enunciate my words properly.
It happens sometimes, but I mean, it happens to all of us.
Yeah, but this is something very narrative heavy. So I should try and do it less.
Try it.
Okay.
We're here right now.
That's what I'm doing. Before long, I finished my lunch, which I'm not even tasting, just shoveling into my mouth. I'll leave before anyone else. They say nothing. Suits me just fine. I give back shots to Liz.
You like that, Damien?
I blink out of existence. Once again, I'm on my sofa with my laptop, trying to zone out to anything that crossed my eye on you, Snoot. Sure, it wasn't the most stimulating activity, but it was a good way to kill time. Even after purging several channels from my subscriptions, the algorithm keeps recommending me a lot of the same crap. All these cartoon shows from the past decade look all the same. Whether it was Steven Omniverse, The Hawk Hut, Gumball, High Protector Time, it's all the same shit. Okay, hold on. We now need to decipher what these are supposed to be.
Well, I know what Steven Universe is.
And
I know what Gumball is.
Yeah, Gumball's
I don't know what the Hawk Hut is, unless that's the Owl House.
That has to be it. That has to be Owl House, yeah.
Yeah, and then High Protector Time.
High Protector Time. High Protector Time. Okay.
Adventure Time?
Possibly, but I feel like because it's time as in, like, the spice, that, like...
I'm just gonna go with Adventure Time, because these are all, like, well, no. Owl House is a Disney show, but most of them are Cartoon Network.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, okay. It's all the same shit. Then I see a video for an older cartoon from the 90s, the kind Idacon might have watched when he was a kid.
Idacon's my age?
It's called
Gargoyles.
It's called Gargoyles. Hell yeah.
Yeah, I did indeed watch the Gargoyles.
And from its animation and writing quality, it seems leagues above the shit I grew up with. Oh my god, I fucking...
No, like, it's good, but
it is.
There's good shit coming out all the time.
Literally listed, like, 2 of the best fucking shit, like, right here. What are you talking about? Those are fucking... Oh, sorry, yeah. If that is Adventure Time, then 3, yeah. Sorry, Steven Universe fan.
I just wish Adventure Time had more. Same with... Well, Gumball was all good. I wish Gumball just ended. Like, it had a proper ending.
Do you not know?
Does it have a proper ending?
They're doing a new season.
But is it gonna be good?
That is the question. I will give you that. That is the question. I'd hope so. From what I hear, it is a bunch of the original people, so...
Okay. Yeah, well, we'll just have to see.
I do hope. I'm going to try and support it in what way I can, but we'll see. Maybe millennials and Gen Xers had a point about cartoons being better in their day.
Nah, everything's better in the day when you're a child. It's called nostalgia.
Exactly. The main hero, Goliath, voiced by Keith David, despite being a massive brute, seemed to prefer the talk no jutsu method of conflict resolution instead of actually fighting. It looks like an awesome show.
It is an awesome show. Hey, I should download it.
Maybe I should actually try watching it for myself for once instead of having its themes spoon-fed to me.
Spoon feed those feeds. Feed those spoons!
But already, I get the feeling Goliath himself would give me a stern talking to, and it makes me resentful. Maybe I just won't bother. Who has time for kids shows? Maybe I should just grow up already. Then I see a video in my recommended pop up that makes my heart skip a beat. Are you hold on. What is this entire bit for then? If we're just gonna hop to something else. We're just gonna that's X-Men.
I know.
We're just gonna shit talk cartoons and like Goliath. Yeah, sorry, and Gargoyles. And then just move on onto a different topic for no reason? Okay.
Yes.
Do you forget that you have
people just wanted to talk about Gargoyles?
I guess. Do you forget, Inko, that you have Cape Slop as posters on your fucking wall?
I was gonna say, there's only one. Well, no, because there's 2 good ones. Wonder Woman was okay.
Here's the question. Is that Wonder Woman or 84?
It's probably 84.
Oh. Then I see a video in my recommended pop-up that makes my heart skip a beat. Apparently, one of the cartoon reviewers I used to be subbed to had been outed as having a Snoot cord server in which he had groomed minors. Oh my god, I used to like that guy's vids.
He's a bad
Dude,
boy.
what the actual fuck? I remembered when that same content creator went on some political crusade against another creator for their problematic views. One commenter I saw compared...
Comfort?
Comfort? Okay.
What's comfort?
It has to be. That has to be compared.
It has to be compared.
Yeah,
you're
just
trying to sound so smart. There's compare it.
Compare it.
Act as a past tense compared. I think it's it's like a British way to say compared, I guess.
Okay. One commenter I saw compared the whole thing to a Maoist struggle session. At the time, I thought the commenter was wrong.
The person who introduces the people taking part in a radio or television show. So, literally like the announcer.
For what, compared?
I saw one commenter. I saw compared the whole thing. Yeah, so I think it's supposed to be compared, but there is a word compare, which is an announcer. So maybe they got their thesaurus thing messed up.
I need a refund on this thesaurus. It's wrong. At the time, I thought the commenter was wrong, and that said problematic views needed to be challenged. Now I realize how right they were, and how disgusting and degenerate some of those...
Oh no, is he becoming red-pilled?
God, what a time to be red-pilled. And how disgusting and degenerate some of these phony goody-goodies actually were, especially when hiding dark shit like that. Good God, was I so dumb and naive to have listened to them? Boy howdy, and to think I'm still... Boy howdy, and to think I'd still be subbed to that guy if not for Olivia. Fuck! I had stood up and tossed my laptop across the room. The moment of wild fury had created an indent in the wall and separated the screen from the body. That was $1,000 down the drain. And for what?
Exactly.
I stand there full of dread, expecting a knock at my door for any moment asking what was going on. But then I remembered I don't have parents. Only no one comes, because no one is home. Again. Pull out my phone, seized by a desire to get Dad on the horn and just talk to him. I pull him up from my list of contacts. My finger hovers over the dial button. What's the point? I'll just get the voicemail because he and Mom are both working. What am I doing? Why didn't I pick up the remains of the laptop and stick them in my closet for now. Then I rearranged one of my posters to cover up the small hole in the wall. It makes me think of the lyrics to a song I heard my parents listen to once in the car ride while listening to a classic rock station. Kerb, what's the song?
I
Oh, I thought that's what you were
thought it was
laughing
a
at.
different song.
Oh.
Yeah, because when it just I thought it was Picture by Filter at first, but I don't think it's Picture by Filter.
I keep your picture upon the wall. It hides an nasty sand that's lying there. Is it by T-Rex?
Let's look it up.
Is it a song
Maybe.
by T-Rex? Not again.
Let me see what it is.
Yeah, that I'm looking at too.
I'm Not in Love by 10cc.
Are you fucking kidding me?
I don't know. Is it a song I've heard before?
I keep your picture upon the wall. Oh no, I'm not getting any results.
I need the chorus.
Yeah.
Come on, it's a 6-minute song. Give me a chorus.
I'm glad you can find it. I'm not getting any results on mine.
I'll send it to you.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I'll just keep going. You do that.
Yeah.
I don't remember how the rest of the song goes, but just thinking about it makes me cry. I voiced all of that.
I don't think I've ever heard the song before, to be honest. Is it playing the song now? No, I don't think so.
Time for our post-game AMV.
Ingo,
You put.
why am I a ghost?
Do I have this downloaded? Yeah, audio.
This is coming from the game, right?
It is, yeah.
Okay, I just wanted to be sure, because I was looking around at tabs like, what's playing?
For a second, I thought it was you. I was like, does Kerb have his acoustic out? What's he doing? Like...
Oh, thank you.
Ugh.
Why won't you talk to me?
I'm too busy listening to 10cc.
Yeah. It hurts so much. Is that why you're doing this? Does it make you feel good to see me like this? A ghost?
20% opacity.
I know you know you love you. I know you do. I know you know I love you, so why?
Inko's just asleep. It's like standing up.
Yeah, probably. Is she fading more now? Yep. Inko, no! No, I need to be born! This is where my girlfriend used to be.
No! My girlfriend! Why did I assimilate her?
I mean, technically now your girlfriend lives inside you?
Good.
What if ignoring her leads to, like, Snoot E1?
God, I hope so. Thursday.
A Thursday.
B has been an awkward affair.
Yeah, Damien don't want nothing to do with you anymore.
Yeah, you're being an asshole.
Mm-hmm.
Damien barely acknowledged me. Gone was his usual enthusiasm. Now he just looked disinterested. The most had said to me was, "Hey, Inko,"
Hey, Inko.
and
Bye, Inko.
he wasn't even addressing me as Inky. You know, like he always used to do, right, Damien? You always used to call me Inky.
It's my pet name for you, man.
Was it just going to be like this from now on? I had always thought of Damien as the nucleus of my social life, but apparently it was Olivia. No, apparently being a dick to someone for no reason ruins his social life, Inko. Who would have fucking thought? Like,
Yeah, come on, dude.
And my refusal to speak with her was causing fission.
Cool.
Yeah, great, cool.
He's me.
I've been paying attention in science class, Mia.
Whatever. Do I look like a science bitch? No. I'm a gym bitch.
Mia's just like, shut up.
What if Mia's just so good at science?
Mia's
It's
like
actually fusion, not fission, you piece of shit.
Mia's a fucking savant at everything, yeah. I thought about Mia's offer to sit with her at lunch from then on. Maybe it was time to do that. Art was the usual awkward affair. God, if only my high school life wasn't this awkward. If only there was something I could have done.
Yeah.
We had started as one of my favorite classes, which was now the one I most dreaded. More so than ever. More so than even history. Olivia's just sulking as usual, while I focus on the lesson and its tasks. Minutes before the bell rings, Mr. Idacon turns to me. Mr. Nito, the fuck you doing? His tone is friendly at least. Yeah, Mia's like, you're kind of a dick, and that turns me on.
Oh yeah, see, that's what I'm thinking is gonna happen. Mia's just gonna be like, "Oh, I have molded you. I've groomed you into the perfect boyfriend."
Yeah, that's the entire point of the fucking grooming allegation scene. Like,
Well, I seriously think the
would
people just wanted Inko to end up with Mia, so to do that, he had to not forgive Olivia, which is fine.
yeah.
But the only hiccup I have is looking at a thesaurus every 20 seconds.
It's nothing serious, and I'll let your attorney slip it for you if I keep you for too long. The class begins to file out. Olivia looks too downcast to show any interest in what her favorite teacher has to say to me, and she leaves first before anyone else.
As she should. She's the queen.
She leaves via window. Once the pterosaur and I are alone in the room, he turns to me. Alright. I've held my silence long enough. Mr. Nito, would you mind telling me what's going on between you and Miss Halford this week? His tone and stern expression tell me that he's not going to tolerate any attempts at feigning incredulity. Like I tried with Damien. I'm not talking to her. It was both an explanation and a statement. Yeah, I can see that. No shit, glasses. Do you mind telling me why? I sigh. So is it a problem that I'm not talking to her? Well, it is concerning that the student who is so eager to befriend her suddenly wants nothing more to do with her. There's also the fact that my star pupil, for the first time ever, is beginning to fall behind when she's normally head and shoulders above the rest. I struggle to hide my annoyance. Of course.
Dude, just die of bone cancer already. I don't need to deal with this shit.
Idacon, please. Oh, fuck, what'd I do? Okay, there we go. Idacon, please, get bone cancer. I'll do just that. Oh. It's like the scene in Watchmen with Mr. Manhattan. Bone cancer. Of course.
I love that movie. It's so stupid and I love it.
I've never seen it.
You've never watched we gotta watch Watchmen.
I've never seen Watchmen. Of course, it was all about her. Her needs before everyone else's, because she was just so damned special. I fold my arms defiantly.
What if I want to be special?
Yeah, what about me, Mr. Idacon, I give it my best shot, but I've decided I just don't want to be friends with her anymore. I see. Well, that's disappointing. Other than that, though, is it a crime that I'm no longer talking to her? Well, ordinarily, no. Not talking to someone isn't a crime in and of itself. But you know what is criminal? The way you've been lowering the ambient temperature of this room. Beg pardon? I'm saying I've seen icebergs warmer than that cold shoulder you've been giving her day after day. It isn't that you're just refusing to engage with her. You're creating a hostile environment with the signals you're sending out. Your body language, your sneering, your occasional quiet scoffs anytime she drops something, which is getting more frequent. It was especially bad today.
Yeah, see, that's the worst. It's like, there's one thing to just ignore her or just being, like, civil. Yeah. But it's another thing that every little thing she does, you have to have, like, some kind of comment on.
Yeah, like, Blood's praying for her downfall. Like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Fucking... Where's Idacon with the axe?
Yeah.
The poor girl looks like a nervous wreck navigating all those eggshells you've scattered around her. Was I really being that bad? Yes. Ungodly so, yes. I wasn't even aware I was doing so. Yet when I think back to the past week, I realize I had indeed been doing all that with increasing frequency. I guess I hasn't noticed. Well, I have. And I've noticed that whatever was the cause of the sudden fissure between you two, you're currently sitting pretty with the upper hand. I groan and roll my eyes. I had a moment of clarity that I quickly disregarded.
Yeah, well, of course.
You're the second person in as many days to make that observation. Well, you know what they say. Once is a coincidence, twice is a pattern. Look, I'm not entirely unsympathetic, and don't think I haven't had it. And don't think I haven't had to have this exact talk with Olivia herself when she got too hostile with another classmate. His tone is warm now. It's no longer accusatory. Come on, you can tell me anything. Did you two have a fight? I sighed again, the weight of the past week and the secret I felt forced to keep pressing down on my shoulders. It's complicated. Yeah, I can imagine. He had said it with such pensiveness, and yet I couldn't help but scoff at mockingly as I could. No, Mr. Idacon, sir, I don't think you can. The pterosaur's demeanor changed, and the way he sized me up made me feel as though I were a juicy, fresh fish that had strayed too close to the surface of a lake, and caught the eye of the hungry avian predator now gazing at me. He smiled then, a very unnerving smile. Inko, you're a good kid.
No, he's not.
You're bright, you know your way around a camera, and I like you.
Maybe a little too much.
I was that YouTuber, Inko.
Yeah. Why did you unsubscribe from me?
Yeah, you best resubscribe or else.
You better like every video that comes out afterwards.
You better leave a comment, like, and subscribe, and don't forget to ring that bell.
You better smash that fucking like button.
Just throws him out the window. Class dismissed.
Shades fall from the sky onto his face. Or whatever that fucking noise is.
Yeah. When you tell me there's something I can't imagine, it not only insults my intelligence as an artist, but as a teacher. Because frankly, young man, there's an awful lot that I can't imagine.
Like bone cancer.
I know that very well. I squirm under his gaze. For instance, I can imagine that maybe, just maybe, the sudden friction between you and she has something to do with the outcome of the art contest, which may or may not have been tampered with by an as yet unknown vandal who remains at large. And that maybe your sudden hostility is due to feelings of disappointment and loss by the resulting sabotage of your own entry. Oh shit.
Bone cancer really raises your intelligence.
Mr. Edicon, how much longer do you have? This
Inko,
secret.
I have exactly enough time plus 1 day.
This secret will go to your grave, Mr. Edicon. Bone cancer.
Bone cancer.
It's like what the fuck is that Stephen King book called? Thinner?
Thinner.
Yeah.
Good book. Good
Bone
story.
cancer. Mr. Idacon, Olivia and I... But I admit that sometimes my imagination runs away with me. My wife tells me it's a recurring problem, and that I'm always imagining erroneous happenings. Like when I imagine that she stole my last ice cream bar, that fucking bitch. Divorced her ass the next day. So perhaps...
And it's not worth it if you're dying anyways. Fuck it.
I wanted to spend the last of my days as a free man. As a gay man, Inko.
A gay bachelor, man. He just blinks at him. I haven't figured out how to wink yet, Inko.
It's been so long. Could you teach me, Inko, please? So, perhaps I'm off the mark. But for the sake of argument, let's assume this hypothetical scenario is correct. I only have one question.
I don't think we've ever seen his wife.
No. No, we never have. I only have one question for you then, Mr. Nito. It's spoilers, it's just me and Drag. How long do you intend to punish her?
Alright, class. We gotta make a mod where Jackson Drag being Nidicon's wife.
Alright, I expect that fan art on my desk by next week. I can feel the anger rising as all the pieces fall into place. You knew? Idacon looked guilty this time. Yes, it was obvious to my eye when I looked at the submissions the week prior. Why didn't you intervene? I wanted to. So why didn't you? I wanted to. So why didn't you? I wanted to. This feels like we're going in circles. Because I always wanted her to get caught.
Also, that one always also wanted her to get caught. I've always wanted her to fucking just lose. It's my contest, Eco. I should have won.
It was me, Ingo. I was the art changer. I was taken aback. He wanted Olivia, whom he adored, to get caught in the act? Why? He gave a bitter sigh of defeat. Because she deserved it?
Yeah.
I felt vindication. The feeling was so strong that I wanted to punch the air in triumph. She deserved it. Okay, so why was he still giving me the 3rd degree? So, you know she tampered with the contest. With my entry. All pretense of fucking Jesus. All pretense of coincidence cast aside, he grimaced and nodded. I'm sorry, I thought I was done playing 9 Souls today. I didn't think I'd have to say fucking Chinese! Yes.
Yes.
So you understand why I'm angry? Yes. So then why are you acting like I'm doing something wrong? Yes. I never said you were doing something wrong. I only asked how long you plan on hurting her for your own gratification. The way you word it makes it sound like I'm doing something wrong. That's your takeaway? So tell me if you think you're doing something wrong. I struggle to answer. When I fail to come up with anything, I say the first thing that comes to my mind, and I feel embarrassed at how pouty it sounds. It's not fair. What isn't? Again, I struggle to find a specific answer. It's not fair she gets to do that to me. I tried to be her friend, and now I'm asked to be a nice guy to her after this? Inko, her fate was entirely in your hands. When it was in your power to do so, you could easily dropped the hammer on her by going straight to the principal and explaining the whole thing. And I would have been forced from my position of expertise to weigh in on the matter and adjudicate it in your favor. And I would have willingly done so because... I'm caught off guard when his voice breaks and a tear falls down his face. Because you've been right to do so, and no one could have blamed you. Not I. Certainly not Olivia herself, who I suspect was hoping to get caught just to ameliorate her guilt for winning the contest in her freshman year. I'm assuming she told you about Ben? I nodded. He took a deep breath. But the fact of the matter is, that ship has sailed. There's no going back on the decision you made. In for a penny, in for a pound. You are her judge and jury, but also her lawyer, and you got her a less severe punishment for her crimes. She didn't need to tell me any of this, by the way. She refuses to even talk about it. I figured it all out by myself. You see, I'm the true detective.
The true detective.
And I can only imagine that she begged you not to tell. Her, of all people, as... Look, VenP can handle a fucking glossary. So, like, at least, like, code the goddamn glossary in here for us simple folk who didn't take... Shut up. Who didn't take AP English 12? Hello, Dommy Mommy.
It's still obstinate.
Her, of all people, as obstinate and proud as she is, begging another with what I can only imagine with tearful pleas? Am I correct? I nod.
You know what the problem is?
What's the problem?
I've learned so many words, and I can pronounce a good majority of them.
Yes.
I could not tell you what half the fucking shit means because it's all, like, context clues for me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, obstinate. I can give you a definition of that, but I know what it means by the way it's structured in a sentence and what's going on. Like... And if there's a word I don't know, I just Germanic it. Say every goddamn letter that's in that word. No silent letters. Screw them.
No silent vowels.
C.
C indeed. Yeah, she begged me to keep quiet. She even apologized profusely for what she had done. His face scrunched up in anger. Even after she apologizes profusely, you still feel the need to torment her? Was it pity that made you spare her? Or do you like the idea of being her sole source of punishment? You've had that power over her this whole time. So does it feel good? What can I say to that? That at first I only wanted to ignore her, but the more she tried to talk to me, the angrier it made me until it wasn't just a desire to be left alone, but to be sadistic. You know, if you had a comma, it allows me to breathe in a sentence, but when you don't have commas, I say I'm fucking suffocate in my chair.
Yeah.
He was waiting for an answer. Yes, it did. I could do this line better. Yes, it did feel good to get back at her, but I won't do it anymore. So you'll stop your passive-aggressive probation? I was beginning to get angry again. That happens a lot to me now. I should probably get meds. One day. You know what? Kerb, you know what they should do? They should make a dumbed-down version of Snoot Game Encore. And they'll hire us to voice the whole thing.
Hell yeah. We can dumb it down.
I won't make any mean gestures towards her, but I still want nothing more to do with her. Why? Is she really that terrible? All her other faults aside? Can I speak freely, sir?
No.
Oh, okay. Never mind. I'll go fuck myself. Back
I
to
want my $141, damn it. Where is it?
What?
I got paid for one of the trips, and it just hasn't direct deposited into my account, but I got like over $2,000 in my last check from the other job, so I'm like, where's my damn money? I want my $100.
Yo, Carcool, you good? Like,
why did they tow your car?
Yeah, are you okay, my guy?
Ugh. That fucking sucks. Do you have a receipt?
Yeah, like, I'll be talking to someone about that. I mean, rightfully so, you're allowed to be.
See, if you have a receipt, you can contest. Yeah, even still. And if you didn't get a receipt this time, at least you know that the next time you're like, nah, I need a receipt. Because that gets me, I have receipts for certain things now because something like that happened, and I'm like, nah, I need a well-written receipt, so if it happens again, I can contest.
Also, Kerb, I'm sorry it's been the Jack show for the last half hour.
Nah, I don't care. And, I think, isn't the Encore gonna have a voiceover?
Yes, Encore is fully voiced.
Yes, and Encore hasn't come out yet.
Which is why I say, hey, they should do a joke
I know,
version.
why didn't they just ask me to do Naomi's voice? I mean, I have the best Naomi's voice.
Everyone does say your Naomi's the best.
Well, no, one person doesn't, and I'm like, sucks to suck.
I'm pretty sure that was still a joke, but you were allowed to think that. Yeah, I mean, you're allowed.
No
Carcool, you're good. Okay. Back in character.
You know, I am glad that they wrote Edacon this way.
Oh, Edacon's great in this. Yeah,
because
like,
I do enjoy that even though he chooses not to forgive that Gator, they're still going through the scenarios. Like, they're not just like, oh yeah, be an asshole to her and just be fucking allowed to do this. Everyone's just like, dude, come on.
Yeah, what are you doing?
You don't have to forgive her, but I mean, you don't have to be a dick.
Yeah. Okay. You've always had that freedom, but go ahead. Speak your mind. Let it all out before it festers any further. Let it all out, huh?
Carcool. Let it out.
Yeah, let it all out, Carcool. Fucking, you rip into them. Let it all out, huh? Fine. I hate her. All I wanted was to be your friend, But to her, I was just another blank canvas to be crumpled up and discarded. Just something disposable for her to do with it as she saw fit. And I don't care if she's changed her mind. I still have yet to find a solution for why my monitoring becomes desynced.
Yeah, that's so weird.
It is really aggravating me, and it makes voicing this so goddamn hard. That she ever saw me that way just confirms something I have. I fixed it and I immediately fumbled the next line. Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. True professional voice actor.
Hey, there's blooper reels for a reason.
Fair.
That she ever saw me that way just confirms something I've always suspected. That the world I may as well be a pawn. That to the world I may as well just be a pawn to be shuffled from one place to the next. Forever errant, no agency of my own.
Always going forward, never backwards.
Maybe sideways once, only once.
But that's when I viciously attack.
I'm like a chess piece, Mr. Idacon. Hell, I even hate you for that fact. You didn't intervene. You let it happen. So what the hell was I to you then? A sacrificial pawn? Like the chess piece, Mr. Idacon? Is that all I am to anyone? Fuck that! I'm sick of it!
You were my bishop, but now maybe you were just a pawn.
And I don't accept her apology. She's only sorry she got caught and she was forced to confront her own stupidity. I don't care that she's some super special savant with all this talent. She's no better than anyone else. She's no better than me. Oh, I thought we were going to go on to that. I thought I was going to say she's no better than me and she's no better than you, but okay. She's no better than me. I'm panting heavily like I just got out of PE. Probably because I just got out of PE. He told me to let it all out, and so I did. And even I'm surprised by my outburst. I half expect Atticon to come down hard on me, to tell me off, to tell me to grow up or whatever. Instead, he just looks at me with an unfocused gaze as though trying to process it all. And then he dies of bone cancer. He crumples like a skeleton.
Huh. Bone cancer works fast.
He's been dead for 7 minutes. He heard none of it. Then he reaches for a drawer in his desk and pulls out a pack of smokes and a lighter. I'm surprised because I didn't know he smoked, yet he's lighting one up now with all that practiced dexterity of an experienced smoker.
What? I never had practice dexterity and I smoked for 10 fucking years.
Kerb's a level, yeah, Kerb's a fucking 18 dex rogue, I guess. The end lights into a small cherry, and now he's taking a drag. Oh, he's calling this, was having a smoke, and she's taking a drag. He exhales a plum of smoke, and shouldn't it be plume?
A plume of smoke? Yeah, a plume of smoke.
Yeah, plum? I always have, whatever. He exhales a plum of smoke, and I have to marvel for a moment at the image of the suave pterosaur, dressed to the nines in his immaculate suit and toking up like he isn't in a school but a nightclub.
So suave.
In that moment, he exudes an aura of elegance, and I wish I had my camera at the... God damn it! See what happens when you compliment us? I fucking... Never compliment me again. Painters like Olivia could imagine new, fantastical worlds or transfigure this one into another made in their own image. But photographers like me could capture those ephemeral...
Thank you.
But yeah, I know the word, I'm just fumbling on it. But photographers like me could capture those ephemeral moments in this world. Those snapshots in time that spoke stories without saying anything. That told tales without any written words. That could convey emotions with a bare minimum of presence. Fuck. That's what photographers did. When I thought about how many of those moments there were every day and even the most mundane of activities, it made my heart ache. Were there millions? Billions? Lost to the relentless flow of time without a camera to record them. There was one such moment, and its magic seemed to fill the air with the sound of jazz and pouring drinks as Idacon stood there, cigarette in hand like some Art Deco sex icon, and not the 30-something millennial I knew he was.
You really got a thing for Idacon, don't you, Inko?
I mean, I do, so.
I guess the blinking actually worked.
It's just double winking. It's double effective.
Yeah.
Then the moment is gone and he looks tired. In fact, he looks like he's aged 20 years.
It's the bone cancer, Inko. Works fast.
He sits at his desk and writes out a tardy slip for some dumb student. He's not in a nightclub. He's listening to an angsty teenager and he looks ill, as though something is eating him from the inside.
Yes.
Yeah. Was he sick? Aw, dude, he was gnarly. He was so fucking sick, doing triple kickflips outside in the parking lot.
With his tech deck hunched over on the ground.
Yeah,
on his hands and knees as he's like, hell yeah.
Doing everything I can. Holding on to what I am. Pretending I'm
See, it always goes back to ska.
Because Goldfinger's in the Tony Hawk soundtrack.
Always goes back to ska.
Surely he would have told us if he was. Was he sick? Surely he would have told us if he was. I didn't even piece together the actual line. I just fucking... He hands me the slip and puts his head in his hand. I'm sorry I yelled. And I don't hate you. The tired pterosaur smiled and shrugged. It's okay. Sometimes we just need to let it out. I stood there stupidly, wanting so much for him to say anything else. Well, what? Don't you have anything more to say? What more is there to say? He snuffed out a cigarette on his desk as though the
I was gonna say, he snuffed out Inko.
No, I have nothing more to say to you. Die. I failed her.
Thanks.
Yeah, great, cool, awesome, good ending. It's lunchtime, and I once again find that a period I had formerly looked forward to is filling me with dread. That seemed to be the story of my life now, growing dread for the things I had once enjoyed. And as I approach my usual table with my omnivore lunch in hand, the reason for that is readily apparent. Damien and Liz are alone. The sight itself is surreal because the extroverted pink-scaled jock and the student council treasurer both look like a couple of lonely wallflowers at the edge of a sea of chattering dinos with their own native cliques.
Cool.
And the image drives home the fact that I am the cause of their sudden bad mood. Yo, what's up, guys? How's it going?
Yeah. Hey, what's up? Token human here.
I approach and both look at me simultaneously like territorial animals detecting an interloper. Neither of them greet me verbally. I clear my throat. Hey, guys. Silence.
Yeah, you fucking deserve that shit.
So, where's Olivia? Damien looks toward the alcove to the vending machines and nods his head in the same direction in response. With a sigh, I set my tray down slowly as though defusing a bomb. Damien stoops up and... Oh, stop. Yeah, what the fuck am I reading?
You ain't no stoop, kid.
Yeah, you're right. I left my stoop long ago. Damien stops me before I can sit next to him.
You know what, Inko? Don't bother.
Can I go 3 minutes without having a fucking tantrum? Like, god damn it.
Not in this route.
I guess not. I slam my palms on the table, making the cutlery clatter. See, that's fun at least. That's a good alliteration. I like that. Making the cutlery clatter. That's fun. That's a fun thing to say. Maybe do that more instead of fucking leaning on a thesaurus. I thought you said you would never tell me to sit somewhere else.
Well, you know what I didn't count on? You coaxing Olivia out of her box just to shove her right back inside.
God, I was getting sick of hearing about Olivia. Everything really did revolve around her by design, didn't it? There was no escape. Saying nothing, I turned the pink dino's glare. Eventually, his face softens, his frill is deflated, and he looks down.
She cried herself to sleep last night, man.
Even Liz gasps. Though the Brachiosaurus wasn't as friendly with Olivia as Damien, she still looked very concerned for the Gator girl. Did she? Damien looked back up with renewed glare.
Yeah, she did. She was huddled in a fetal position in her beanbag, tail wrapped over her head. She was listening to an old song from the 80s called Something I Can Never Have, some shit like that. I'm a 90s guy myself.
You like the Black Crowes and Co?
You know that portrait she drew of you at the barbecue? She still has it. One day she was just looking at it.
I'm at a loss. He sighed.
She refuses to talk about whatever it was that happened with you two. But she told me one thing. It was entirely your fault. She did something really shitty, and you're right to be mad. But you know something? I believe her. She's not the type to make up a lie for someone else's benefit. And all I could see is the soul-crushing guilt in her eyes.
So, then why do I have to make up with her? Oh, okay. Was that supposed to... I'll say that a bit more vindictive, I guess. So then, why do I have to make up with her? Damien feels inflated with a hiss.
Because that's what boyfriends do when their girlfriends are sorry.
I'm not...
Shut up. I'm not done.
I inhale sharply and wait for him to continue.
Liz and I tried to help her yesterday. Olivia told us the day before she'd done something last week and only wanted for things to go back to normal. Liz told her to wear makeup, and I told her I'd talk sense into you. Clearly, that wasn't enough. You know, there's this big caveman dude. Name's Principal Spears. He's a principal at Volcano High. Has a hot wife. Her name is Also Fang. Like some rocker chick from also that school. Liz, like, Damien, please.
Okay. If we're gonna derail, Liz, your idea was the baby powder? What the fuck?
Anyways, scary dude. Big and strong. Big and strong enough to easily overpower any dino. But he has a heart of gold.
Sounds like Goliath from Gargoyle.
Yeah. Oh, man. That cartoon I just watched last night. Sounds just like him. I never met him. But someone told me a quote by him once. You are not the only one in this world. Everyone is fighting their own battles.
Damien,
damn, how does he do that?
Yeah, you do really good. How did you do that, Damien?
Well, it's the frills, man. It's the frills.
It's the acid in my throat at all times.
It's a quote I've run by Olivia a few times to try and get her to snap out of her stupor and stop feeling like she's the only one who hurts. Everybody hurts.
Hold on. Sometimes.
But you know something, Nico? That quote applies just as much to you as it does to her. Now she's sorry. Now she's sorry, goddammit. For what? I don't know, and I don't care. What I do know is that you're either going to work this out with her now, or you're not sitting back down at this table. It's my table.
I wrote my name in it, see?
The table is just his name.
Okay. Okay, you probably... You know how in, like, Source games when a thing doesn't load in, it's just a big red error?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was imagining. Like that, but it just says Damien.
He turned away from me and began picking at his carnivore lunch with a spork, a very un-Damien way to eat. I put a palm to my forehead and run it across my scalp. There was no clearer an ultimatum than that. I need to stop peeing so hard. Sorry. Wait a minute.
What? No, I don't want to know. Please continue.
No, okay, sorry. I meant my peas when saying that sentence with my scalp. I could hear the peas back in my mic, and I'm like, oh man, my pop filter. like I might need to get a pop filter for my mic.
It's always a Freudian slip. You don't know about the piss dog.
Okay. Moving on. All right. I need to recover.
He will explain it to you later.
Never.
Join the chat. He will post it all about it there.
Join the Discord.
He will probably make an entirely new section called Piss Dog and other related piss activities.
I will do no such thing. No, Kerb's gonna go in the Discord and fucking make it, and they just say I did it. What do you mean you can't?
It won't let me make.
You know what? That's probably a good thing. Okay.
It is a good thing.
Whew, okay.
If you go into the chat, I posted an image of Olivia to remind everybody that that is what we're missing in this mod.
Okay. Oh boy, okay. Couldn't make it
What?
one lousy week without this Olivia business disturbing my entire social life, and it wasn't even Friday.
Friday.
Liz, shut up!
Just blank stare, her eyes are going in two different directions. Oh no, you've activated her.
That's a Russian sleeper song. She's now going to go kill the president. What have you done, Inko? Would you stop fucking everything up?
She just kills Mia.
Well, I guess this worked out for everyone. Never mind, Inko. Good job. I leave my tray.
Doesn't work out for me. I like my asshole dinosaur.
I leave my tray and walk to the alcove where the vending machines are located. Once, before the entrance, I stop and look around. I see Mia at her usual table with Ben, Lunara, and Kiara. She's smirking and beckoning me to her table with a jerk of her head. Was it really time to do that?
I look back over and her neck is broken. Well, sometimes having too much strength isn't a good thing.
Ben just goes, "Oh my god, I'm free!
Yeah.
Free at last!" I never would have imagined abandoning Damien for Mia, of all people. Yet it seemed that was my only other alternative. I could have also tried sitting with some of the other dinos with whom I was acquainted, but the thought of trying to forge new relationships so late into the year made my heart sink. It is like the second month Inko, shut up.
What other dinos are you acquainted with?
All of them!
Because all the ones that you know are at two separate tables.
I recall what Mr. Ferris had said once.
Who is Mr. Ferris?
Big whale man.
Oh. Yes. If you see a fork in the road, take it.
What a uselessly ambiguous statement, now that I think about it. Directions
now,
unclear.
If it comes to spoons, leave it be. Turn it on its side, pointing in a certain direction, and never go that direction, Inko.
I decided to stop taking Mr. Ferris's advice. Directions unclear. Ended up taking fork to spooky-looking gingerbread house. Why are you making a fucking meme like 3 hours into this mod, man?
That sounds more like an anon thing to say.
Yeah, because it's a fucking meme. What was I going to do? Swallow my pride, or... Hell, either way, it felt like swallowing my pride. The one thing I knew for certain was that the initial investment of a single penny for a pound had bought returns into hundreds of pounds.
Hundreds of pennies.
Thousands of pounds. Hell, the weight of the damn world. And the other thing I knew for certain, no matter which part I choose, there was no going back. This was the point of no return. Alright, well, which ending do you want to do first, I guess?
I thought we were doing the asshole ending first.
You want to do asshole ending first? I'm kind of curious to see what fucking
yeah.
is.
Don't go to either. Let's see what happens.
Wait, why was I limiting myself to those two options? Wasn't I pouring my heart out to Idacon about this very thing?
Go to Idacon.
Yeah, eat with him. I don't want to be a pawn anymore. Not everyone's. Not anyone's even. And I didn't want to make other people my pawns either. Who the hell said I had to go to either? Sure, I had no other friend groups, but what difference did it make?
If you go to the library, you'll find a cute Triceratops girl.
Good old... Man, I need more gray ceratops. It sucked that I was only like 10 minutes long.
Yeah.
Loneliness sucked, yes.
Eh.
Oh, there's no more to that, I guess. But at least I could choose to be alone. And no one would think any less of me for it. Or if they did then, if they did then, who the hell cared? Not I, not anyone. I'll walk back to Damien. Okay, well, this ought to be good. I walked back to Damien. The pink dino's fills were inflated and he was hissing. I could see his acid spittle foaming at his mouth, but I didn't show any signs of intimidation. Damien, I'm not doing this.
Fine then. Go sit with Mia for all I care.
You think I'd ever sit with that bitch? I'm not that desperate. I'll eat by myself from now on. Damien's fear was deflated. All his anger had evaporated.
But we're buddies, man.
I shook my head. Yeah, well, you said you would never ask me to eat anywhere else, right? His eyes were full of regret. So I guess we're not buddies anymore. Look, I'll give you this. It wasn't right of me to make Olivia feel uncomfortable by continuing to sit here when there was tension between us. That wasn't right, and I apologize for that. I may not want to be her friend anymore, but I know I don't have the right to keep her from sitting here. Inko, why don't you just tell her that yourself? I pulled out Olivia's folded up note. Still hadn't looked at it, and though a small part of me wanted to, I knew I couldn't have it both ways. This belongs to her. Never looked at it. He took it reluctantly.
No, man. She made this for you. I don't know what it is, but I saw her working on it. As she was crying, in the fetal position.
I don't care.
What?
Go, wait. Would you at least tell us what she did? Why are you so angry with her? They had a right to know. They were still my friends. I put my lunch tray back down and inhaled deeply, aware that by divulging this I could be getting us both in trouble. But they at least had the right to know. Damien, especially. And God knew I had been wanting to get it off my chest to anyone. I'll tell you guys, but you have to understand that you absolutely, positively cannot tell anyone about this. No being a blabbermouth like you always are, Damien. I'm serious. The pink dino nodded. Liz, please don't tell anyone else this, for our sakes. Olivia and I could both get into a lot of trouble. She nodded, looking a little ill with dread.
We murdered someone.
You ever see 13 Reasons Why? I was the 14th reason. You know that art contest? I assume this is supposed to be me speaking, but I lean in and murmur it to the both of them, who are huddled together to listen. Olivia hacked into the submissions and swapped out my entry with her own. Damien gasped loud enough to sound like he was...
Are those new too?
These are totally new. I do not remember seeing these, and yeah. Damien gasped loud enough to sound like he was trying to suck all the air out of the cafeteria. A few heads turned in concern. But how? It's my fault, really, now that I think about it. You know that day you helped me set up my account? I need a drink. Well, like an idiot, I only took a picture of my password and account name. But I didn't think to get rid of the paper it was printed on. I just left it there. Oh, Inko.
You dumb fuck.
You stupid asshole. What are you, 50? Remember your passwords. I'm guessing Olivia found it, and when she did, she just couldn't help herself. Damien stood abruptly, all his anger back on his face with a vengeance.
I'm sick of her self-pitying bullshit. I was gonna say, is this gonna turn into, now everybody doesn't like Olivia?
He marched towards the vending machines. From where I stood, I could see his head swiveling around like a hunter in search of prey. Oh my goodness. The Brachiosaurus was crying. From a few tables down, Mia was cackling, apparently having seen Damien's outburst. I sneer at her in disgust, knowing that a small part of myself I now hated wanted to join in. No. I was done with that. Rational indifference, Inko. It's not funny, especially not to Damien, whose family fed and sheltered that ungrateful little... I stop myself before I can think any cool thoughts. Can't let myself be like that. And for that matter, shouldn't I be doing something? I can't let it end this way. I may not have started all this, not intentionally, but that didn't mean I had to let it end in disaster. Ugh, so much phlegm. I went to the vending machines and looked around. The sound of Damien's muffled yell draws my attention to the janitor's closet.
Oh my god, what is wrong with you?
Aw, jeez. I run to the closet, door propped open with an orange cone. Ah! Ah!
Who else is in the closet with you?
Dommy Mommy
is it
apparently.
Leon?
Leon! Yes. What's with you and thinking Mamba lately?
I don't know, because we played the Danganronpa mod and it's been stuck in my head that we never actually recorded all that funny shit.
Well, maybe we'll do it again sometime.
No, that's fair. And honestly, I'm glad we didn't, because it's like a stepping stone for me. You know what I mean?
Sure. Yeah. Yeah, I do, actually.
Yeah.
Ah, jeez. I went to the closet, door popped open with an orange cone and stepped through. In the gloom, I can see the pink Dilophosaurus burrowing down on Olivia, who was apparently sulking in here. Frills extended and breathing heavily, Damien was looming over Olivia, who cowered in her wheelchair.
You hacked into the damn submissions and swapped out Inky's work with your own? Who the fuck does that?
Damien, stop!
Inko!
She cries out my name, and it's half a desperate plea for rescue and half an angry accusation. I must have left my ego at the door because all I could think of was her. Only a moment ago, I had been ready to eject her from my life for good. Now the sound of her whimpering my name was like a gaping wound in my chest.
Inko, what the fuck is wrong with you? It's not enough you have to ignore me and treat me like shit. You had to ruin my life too.
I'm sorry, Olivia. I didn't want this.
Why did you tell him? Because Liz asked. I tried to talk Inky into forgiving your bullshit one last time when he refused. She asked. Damn it, Liz. Why couldn't you have kept ignoring me?
Damien snarled. It was like he was a completely different person.
Because we were trying to help you.
The Gator girl whimpered fearfully. She's terrified, and who could blame her? The pink jock is growling and his teeth are barred like it's filet mignon Friday. Oh, I said barred, didn't I? Yeah, okay.
Inky, I get it now. I get why you were so mad. But why didn't you tell anyone?
No, we agree to keep this between us. I only told you now because I thought you of all people had a right to know, and you asked. I glanced down to Olivia. I see hurt and betrayal in her eyes. Damien fought to calm down.
Olivia, why would you do that to Inky? He's like family.
Olivia squeezed her eyes shut and fought to contain her sobs. Damien, this is my fault. It's like I said before, I left my password lying around like a fucking idiot. That is how you got into my account, isn't it, Olivia?
No, it was my sick hacker skills.
She's hacker, man. Inko, I am Mr. Robot.
Fucking, Zach got an actual power glove.
What? Why?
You know, the old Nintendo power gloves?
Yeah, like the wizard.
Yeah. Why? Because apparently people come around his store in Golden Valley, like, bartering, you know, trying to sell random shit to get money, probably for drugs. And they came by and was like, look at my wares. And he's like, oh shit, that's an actual power glove. Yeah, I'll accept it.
I was gonna say, if he's looking to part for it, I'll you know.
No, I think
No.
He wants it to display. I mean, I would too.
Fair enough, yeah.
I'd put it on and be like, Hacker Man.
How much does a Power Glove go for these days?
I don't know.
Like $250.
Yeah.
Oosh, okay, yeah. Fair enough. But that's dope. I love the Power Glove. It's so bad.
Mm-hmm.
She looked up at me, yellow and silver eyes swimming in her tears. She nodded.
Yeah, Inky. That was really fucking dumb. But you know something? I can forgive stupid.
Thank you, Damien. Let's make out right now.
No. Now is not the time. Just boot my snoot, and I'll know that you've forgiven me as well. Hell, I'm stupid.
Aww.
Liz is twice as smart as me, and if it wasn't for her, I'm pretty sure I'd forget to wipe my own ass some days.
Oh, that's disgusting.
Thank God she's got that really long neck.
She can check anytime she needs.
Yeah, okay, good. You knew exactly what I was getting at. She can check.
Yeah, that's all.
Yeah,
that's
Inky,
all.
I'm not using her neck to wipe my ass.
Like a fireman pulling.
Even though she says it's one of her fetishes, but I just can't get with it. But her?
Damien, I think you need...
He's rethinking his life choices in that pose.
Olivia whimpered again.
Why'd you do it?
Olivia gulped and sniffled.
I wanted genuine appraisal for my art. Oh. My fucking... Oh my fucking... God. What? Is our appraisal not good enough? Me? My family? That's not good enough? Is Edacon's not good enough? Inky's wasn't good enough?
Damien, come on, calm down.
No! I'm fucking sick of her bullshit. She's such a sad sack all the fucking time, and she just leeches off everyone around her.
Oh God, what have I done?
You didn't do anything, Inky. You did more than most ever did for her in the time she's known you, and it still wasn't good enough for her.
Olivia's rocking back and forth. She looks like she's having a panic attack. Damien.
I introduced you to Inky, my buddy, just so you could stab him in the back? Are you some kind of sociopath like fucking Ben? Damn, fucking
Yeah.
Damien even knew that he was a sociopath. Well, no, I guess it would make sense if he's more of like socially in tuned. So he's picking up on all the social cues and is just like, yep, sociopath.
Did someone say Ben? Get out of here,
Get the
Ben.
fuck out of here, Ben. Just spits all over him.
My face! My beautiful face!
I told you the last time you fucking came around here, I was gonna fucking shove your ass in a closet. I never got the chance because you kept coming in them yourselves.
I mean, Damien would, I'd think.
Oh, I think Damien would kick fucking Ben's ass if he fucking just tried to look a little weird, you know, look at someone a little funny.
Damien, that's enough.
You arrogant, self-centered bitch.
Damien! Oh! Power struggle. It happened before I knew what I was doing. I had balled up. Fucking.
Hey, it's the second time he punched Damien.
Yeah. This time he hardly deserves it. It happened before I knew what I was doing.
Damien didn't deserve it before.
It's all. Yeah, right, yeah.
This time would be the time I'd say he deserved it a bit.
Yeah, fair enough. I balled up my right hand in anger and punched my friend right in his snoot, which was now bleeding. Oh, shit.
Is this mine? What is this red liquid coming out of me?
I'm made of strawberry jam. Inko, why didn't you tell me? Are you full of grape? Just like rips his face off.
Yeah.
Oh no, just more
It
strawberry.
turns into a fucking horror story.
Oh shit, Damien, I'm so sorry. I grab a nearby roll of paper towels off the shelf and hand them to the pink dino. He takes it, tears off some sheets, and holds them to his nose. A hush falls over the three of us now. Olivia's stopped whimpering. She's only looking up at us, eyes wide in horror.
Yeah.
I stand there, my knuckles aching slightly from sucker punching my buddy. Damien, still holding the wadded-up sheets to his nose, begins to cry.
It wasn't supposed to be this way. We were happy. I was happy. That day at the barbecue, I wasn't just happy for you, Inky. I was happy for her, too. I was happy for all of us. I tried so hard. I tried to hold it in all those years.
I'm holding my nose shut.
You are, yeah, I know what you're doing. You're doing it good. It's just I wasn't expecting it.
All my frustration with her, I kept hoping and hoping. Please, Raptor Jesus, let something happen to make things alright so I don't have to keep faking it till I make it. I can't do this anymore.
Damien, I'm so sorry. Yo, Inky. You in the market for an adopted sister? Maybe you and your folks can take Olivia off our hands. Oh. Really? Oh. Hell, your girlfriend could live with you at your place.
Damien, stop it.
Why? What do you care? You were angry with her all week, and I don't blame you now, so I forgive her now.
Why is Olivia blushing?
Because she can live with Inky.
Okay. Because this isn't helping. Olivia tried to apologize to me, but I was too stubborn and arrogant to accept it. Now I've gone and made things worse. This isn't my fault. Hey man, whatever you think of Olivia...
Right. Sorry, I was responding to Schmucker.
Oh.
Schmucker, are you filled with jelly or jam?
Strawberry jam? Hey man, whatever you think of Olivia, I promise you she was genuinely remorseful when I confronted her about this last Friday. She hates herself for what she's done and what's been eating away at her all week, and I look into the Gator girl's eyes. They're the same eyes as they're the same eyes.
Seem like a lifetime ago.
Yeah, they're the same eyes as that day of the rain, which now seemed like a lifetime ago. I started speaking in tongues. I'm summoning Beelzebub.
I looked into her eyes and fell so madly in love I could not produce words.
It was the color from space.
Oh god.
I've gone mad. They're full of despair. Oh my god. I knew it was making you miserable, and I just fed into it. Damien, I'm asking you to fake it for just a little bit longer. I want to make this right.
Nice raspberry. Oh, fucking perfect.
Damien folds his arms. A wadded up piece of tissue just juts from his left. Fuck!
Alright, Inky. You're still my buddy, so I trust you.
I appreciate it. Olivia, you were sincere when you apologized last Friday.
Yes. I
Sorry.
never regretted anything more in my life.
Sorry, there's just a weird what? And this whole week you've been reaching out to me.
Yes, and it hurts when you ignore me.
She whimpers again, her last declaration seeming to pull a great deal of pain from her. Damien told me I have the upper hand and that I was enjoying using it against you. I hate to admit it, and I hate myself for it. But it's true. I'm sorry. It was needlessly cruel. The truth is, Olivia, I've been wanting to talk to you all week too. But I won't let myself, and I don't know why. Guess it was bitterness, but whatever the reason, it hurts so much to admit it. I wanted to punish you.
Becoming. I deserve it.
Olivia, no. This is only making things worse. Listen, no stupid art contest for peer approval is worth this. I paused to consider what I had just said. This whole time I thought I was the one who worried constantly about what my peers thought of me, and that Olivia, with her aloof attitude, was above that. The truth was, she may have cared even more than I. It was crippling her. Is crippling really the best word you want to use right now, dude?
Ingo, I was already crippled to begin with.
Shut up, Olivia. You're crippled more.
Thanks for making it so much better.
I remembered how badly she had wanted someone to play the chain note. I remembered how badly she had wanted someone to play the chain note game with her in Procklings. Whether she realized it or not, she wanted more than just genuine appraisal of her art. She wanted to connect with people, but her insecurities held her back. I had fed into those insecurities. Yes, it was wrong what you did, but I was only making it worse. We both worried so much about what our peers think of us that we nearly let it destroy us. You mean more to me than that. I'm sorry I've been ignoring you all week. I've been a cruel asshole to you, and you didn't deserve that. Can you forgive me? Olivia reaches forward and hugs me tightly. I'm caught off guard, and yet the sensation feels oddly familiar to me, as if I'd always known deep down how it felt to her, how it felt in her embrace. It was like returning home.
It was paralyzing. Yeah. Oh, sorry.
I'm sorry, Olivia. It made me feel like a paraplegic. Shit! Fuck! What I'm trying to say is, I needed to learn how to walk before the... Fuck! Damien's like, you are so bad at this, dude.
Inko, just shut the fuck up.
Just shut up and hug that gator.
Oh, I wish I could hug that gator.
Now I'm bleeding. Fuck.
This doesn't taste like jam at all.
This thing's sour and metally. Oh, I kind of like it. He just starts killing like other kid. He just starts eating me. I'm like, oh, this taste.
Oh my god, this is what actual taste or meat tastes like. Holy shit.
Liz just wraps her neck around his, trying to choke him out. Calm down, Damien. It's not worth it. We can't go back to that time.
The entire school and the cafeteria is just like fucking having a riot.
And they're just hugging in the closet.
Yeah, it's a fucking ballroom blitz outside, like all killing and eating each other. I love you, Olivia. I love you, Ingo. I'll fucking kill you. I return her embrace and rub her back. She whimpers into my chest. There are whimpers of relief. I thought that said amen. And it's like, what?
Amen. You hug that gator, Inko.
Losing track of time, I'm brought back to the present when Damien clears his throat. Reluctantly, I pull away from Olivia, who gazes up at me, her eyes full of relief and affection, a delicate smile on her maw. Stepping up to Damien, I put my hand on his shoulder.
Breaking his neck.
Now we can be together. I'll wear Damien's clothes. No one will suspect a thing. Damien, I'm sorry for being such an asshole to your adopted sister all week. You were right to call me out yesterday, and today, and I'm sorry I punched you just now. Then I put my other hand on his other shoulder.
Oh god, they're gonna make out.
But don't you ever call me that again. Imagine what Randy would do if he heard you say that.
My old man would whip my ass 6 ways from Sunday. I tell you what.
That's right, he would. So can you guys make up now?
I want to, but I don't understand how she could even think to do that to you in the first place, Inky.
Olivia gulped back tears.
I did it before the barbecue. It was hard, or it was before I gotten to know him.
And you think that makes it okay?
Damien, dude, I've been over this with her. We cannot see her do this entire mod again. Like, we're not doing that. I've already addressed it. She doesn't need to hear it again.
I just don't get why she wouldn't have at least told you before the results were announced so it could be fixed. I tried to, but it was too late. And besides that, I was hoping I'd get caught. I thought for sure Edacon would have at least.
I consider telling her that Edacon had caught her and hoped she would face consequences, but I don't think she can handle hearing that just yet. Oh, I never took my pills today.
Look, Jack, you gotta take your pills.
Thank you, Damien.
You're welcome. I'm sorry to blow up on you like that, Liv. Sorry, I thought it was Liz, and I'm like, what? I'm gonna kick your ass, Bobby.
Okay, man.
Okay, Dad. Look, I'm sorry to blow up on you like that, Liv. I love you like an actual sister, but I swear to God, it's a labor of love sometimes. Like, I only have so much. You don't understand.
Liv keeps taking it from me. Like,
yeah, the well is running dry.
And Inko wants some now, too. Like, fuck, come on, guys.
I'm sorry for being such an ungrateful brat. You guys take care of me, and I repay you by being a sad sack who always tries to advantage of you, or whatever. Inko made me realize that this week. I'm actually glad he got angry with me. It was kind of hot. It forced me to take a good hard look at myself and realize how shitty I've been, and how much I've taken all of you for granted. I don't want to be that way anymore.
A protracted silence follows as we collectively feel the tension dissipate. It stretches on long enough to become awkward, so I break the silence with a dumb joke. This is the part where the small orchestra plays some sappy, touching music. The silence stretches on a little longer than Damien snickers.
What? You mean like la la la?
Yeah!
And the studio audience goes, oh.
Damien snickered again.
I always hated that. Inko, you dork.
We chuckle a little, but the pesky awkward silence returns. Then Damien folds his arms.
So I guess this is a secret we're going to have to take to the grave. Good thing Edacon's going to be dead in a week.
I know, right? Good thing.
Because remember, got a secret. Can you keep it? I don't remember the rest of the thing now. Anyways, two can keep a secret if one of them is dead. That's the whole point of it. Inko, one of us has to die.
I understand. Olivia grimaced, but she also sighed in relief.
I guess I can think of worse things to keep secret. Inky, if you're really gonna forgive Olivia for this, I forgive her too. I just want things to go back to normal. 4 of us eating lunch together like pals. Olivia being happy again. Inky being the perfect anchor for us all. I don't know when that fucking happened, but I guess it did. Even if it means faking like this never happened.
I want that back too. I'm sorry to have taken it. Olivia? She looks up at me.
Fuck you all! Just runs them all over. I'm gonna go eat lunch with Mia.
She just runs out the door. Like, it's all been a lie.
Ugh. It's all I've ever wanted this week. It's worth more than whatever praise some strangers could have given me.
I hold out my hand.
I wanna hold your hand. Damien, why did you get closer?
A green-scaled hand and a pink-scaled hand envelop it. Our pact is made.
But what about Liv?
Yeah, no, Liv's outside, like, fucking printing it in a book.
She's running. She is running to the principal's office. Oh my god! Oh my god!
You won't believe this shit! We'll fake it together. Fake it till we make it.
Fucking Liz is just out of the fucking loop now. Oh, yeah, see, there she is. Look at her. She's like, why are they leaving me out of everything?
Guess I'll need new friends.
Hey, vending machine, would you be my friend?
Pay $2.50 for Cheetos. Aww. I only have
I thought I'd get a
225.
friend discount.
We step out into the vending machine area to find Liz waiting for us, her face a frown of worry. She noticed the wad of paper in Damien's nose. Damien, what happened?
It's nothing, Liz. I swear.
She cocks an eyebrow and considers me. She considers dating me instead.
Yeah. Well, I can't have a boyfriend who just gets fucked up all the time.
It's an alpha thing, Damien. You wouldn't understand. You're right, I don't.
You know, the vending machine would feel that way. Oh no, Liz would feel that way. No, the vending machine would also feel that way. Being used only for delicious snacks. Held within.
Well, were you at least able to work it out?
No!
Completely not. I'm gonna kill him.
Sorry, Liz. We started a polycule. We actually came out here to ask you if you wanted to join. Yeah, Liz. We just wanted to put all this behind us and get back to normal. Inko and Olivia forgave each other.
Liz, can you hand me my Glock? Just bang, bang. They just fall over dead. like the Peter Griffin Family Guy fall. Well, that takes care of that. The Brachiosaurus sighed. Well, that's a relief at least. But, Olivia, why did you do that in the first place?
Come on, Liz. Just grilled her about that. I'll tell you everything that happened later.
Grilled gator. Olivia answered us anyway.
Because I needed to hear honest opinions about my art without people viewing it through the lens of my condition.
Liz's eyes narrowed. I won't see anything because I don't want to see Inko get into trouble. I don't want to see anything
He's
happen
my boyfriend now.
Yeah. Yes. What the voice in my head said. And I don't want to see anything happen to Olivia either. But only because I don't want her to get dragged down Damien and his family.
Come on, Liz. That's not fair.
Is every character just gonna have a fucking, moment to just grill Olivia?
Apparently.
Isn't it, though? He gave a non-committal grunt.
Eh.
Olivia, just because you don't want to be pitied for being in that wheelchair doesn't mean you don't still want pity from everything else, which you obviously do. You're going to be an adult soon. How long do you think you can survive in the adult world on pity, whether it's pity from others or self-pity? The Gator girl looked back down in shame. Liz then turned her head to me. And Inko, I understand now you've been so angry and bitter this week. Something like that would anger me too. Her left eye twitched. But there's still no excuse to turn into an inconsiderate jerk who acts like Olivia doesn't exist when all she wanted was to make it up to you. My face scrunches up in shame because I know she's right. Both of you need to grow up.
I'm gonna go to the nurse's office.
Take care, I guess I'll stay here.
No, Liz. I'm gonna go to the nurse's office.
Yes, that's what you said that already.
Sometimes I wonder which one of us is actually the stupid one.
What's that supposed to mean? Damien, where are you going? Come back here. Damien? Damien? Liz, Olivia, and I went back to our lunch table where our food was still waiting. About some of our food was still standing. I'm surprised no one tried to steal our food. I've been keeping an eye on it. My body has, anyway.
Yeah, my body has been here shielding everyone from trying to eat it.
Someone groped me, but I don't know who. I think it may have been myself.
I think it may have been myself.
I said that, and then I'm like, oh, this joke's dark. Let's not do this.
Hello, Pood. Because Pood is here.
With your head over there. I can detect vibrations with my hands and feet pretty well. Anytime I sense someone creeping up on our food, I just fucking horse kick the table. That's very useful. Thank you. You're
God,
welcome.
I wish I had a long neck.
Olivia, would you slide down my long neck like a fireman pole? No. You're fucking stupid. Then I noticed that Olivia didn't have a tray of her own.
This mod? Yeah, it's better than what I could have hoped, but I mean,
What is your fucking opinion? And is the bar on the ground for you? Like,
what?
do you need help digging up the bar? Like,
No.
did Forever
think
Snoot do that much damage? Like,
Yeah, the bar is so far into the ground. I mean, yeah. Where is Anna Kim?
where is Anakin?
I need my emotional support, Anna Kim, to help me in this situation. I think it's just long.
It's very long.
Like, I think only the first route was kind of short.
I had sat down next to her without even realizing it, as though the events of the past 7 days hasn't occurred. Her face was a mixture of relief and remorse. Olivia, do you want to share my lunch? For such an innocuous question, the Gator girl looked like she wanted to cry as she looked up at me.
Sure.
You can have Damien's.
Can I just eat you instead?
I think Damien's eating the nurse. Like,
no,
sure.
the Damien is complaining to the nurse as the nurse gives him a little something because he's like, God damn it, I always try to get Liz to come here because it's like the only place in school where we could do anything because we don't have a roof that we can go hang out at and get some potassium. You know, I got potassium to give. Why does nobody want my potassium?
Yeah, Schmoker, that's Forever Snoot. That's the one we're
Yeah,
just
that's
talking
Forever
about.
Snoot. That's Anna Kim. Anna Kim is the werewolf.
I'm sure. Here, you can have the chicken. I just eat the mashed potatoes and corn. She gave a smile that was a half a wince.
Thank you.
She nibbled on the piece of breaded chicken, and I figured she was probably too shaken up to eat it with her usual enthusiasm. In fact, on further inspection, she looked slightly thinner, as though she hadn't been eating as much. Oh, finally, Olivia's skinny. I chance a look up at Liz.
Boo. Boo.
I looked down at us with a complicated expression I can't read. It's a sad one, as though she pities both of us, but is also relieved to see us mending our friendship. At that moment, she seemed like a big sister looking out for her siblings. I feel humbled by the love I can feel from her. If you want, I could get you something from the vending machines.
It's fine. It's just...
She still looked on the verge of tears.
I thought for sure I'd lost you. This is all so sudden for me. It hurts.
Olivia, I'm sorry for how I've been acting. Fuck. Oh,
Yeah.
You're so skinny.
Terrible acting, Inko. Terrible
You're
acting.
so skinny. What happened to my thick GF? Oh, God.
His thick goth girlfriend.
Mia was right. Olivia, I'm so sorry for how I've been acting.
I'd rather not talk about it right now.
Why? We've been talking about it for like 40 minutes straight.
That's the reason why I don't want to talk about it right now, Inko. We gotta finish this route.
Okay. It was then that I noticed the note still on the table. I had tried to give it to Damien, but he refused. Must have been dropped there at some point. Snatching the note back up, I feel a sense of relief as though I had nearly lost my phone or wallet and remembered just in time. Noticing the note, Olivia looks up at me, eyes wide.
Is that...
Buckland gave it to me. I've had it all week. I haven't looked at it yet. She looks like she wants to break down and cry.
Why didn't you tell me?
Yeah, that kicks. I don't know. I'm sorry. Then the air gets noticeably more tense. A familiar red-scaled menace invades our territory. My vision is nearly taken up by a giant middle finger.
This is a notable strain, an unbearable strain, but I'm doing it as hard as I've ever done it before.
Oh, God. Man, what do you want?
The fuck is your problem, Inko? I thought you was better than this.
That's skinny to you.
Oh, so you want me going back to disrespecting you? Fine, we could do that. I've already lost respect for you for taking back Hot Wheels over here.
Mia, when did
Piece
you
of
become?
shit.
When did you become such an Italian stereotype? Oh shucks, I'm all heartbroken.
I'm not making her an Italian stereotype.
No, but that's what she's written to be.
Okay.
Yeah, she's got a thick Italian accent apparently. Oh shucks, I'm all heartbroken over here.
I was gonna say, it kind of felt Boston.
Yeah, I was about to say Bostonian, yeah. She smacks the back of my head. Olivia growls.
Watch your fucking mouth, you little prick. You think you're too good for me? I'm telling you, she wanted to date him, but she's a tsundere through and through. You've only gotten the soon without the dere.
Yeah, I was gonna say, oh, soon, no dare.
Yeah, because he doesn't give her a chance. If he gave her a chance, she's probably like so super cute and lovely.
Well, maybe we'll find out. When we go do the other route.
Yeah, when we go to Mia.
I want to
Alright,
reply
Mia,
with
I'm here. Show me the dairy.
presented the dairy, Mia. I want to reply with from yes, like I'm the Nordic Chad, but I don't want to escalate the situation any further, as tempting as it is.
What? Lose your voice and all your balls?
All of them? I thought I only had 2.
I'm good at science, but not anatomy.
I'm good at science! Thank you, Mia. Why do you care so much, Mia? What is bothering you so much about this?
Well, since you ask, I care because a miserable little weakling. Oh, because she's and I mean, look at her. This, would have been someone else's dinner already in another age.
The gimp? That's my kink, Mia, not hers.
Exactly.
What? What?
No, Mia has an A in physics and chemistry, but an F in biology. Then the resulting shit could have fertilized some plant I could have ate. I don't know why I would want that. Then she'd be a dinner twice over and shit twice over.
Mia, that's gross.
She like leans back past Liz and she's like, "Good job, Mia. That was a good little fucking comeback." That's all she is. And pity is the only reason she continues to exist.
I need to fucking make like a Conjun House mod, like style mod in this. Where like characters are just like spitting and like flipping back and forth all the time. I open my mouth to say something, but another voice cuts in. If I could interject, Mia, your ass is so thick. Why am I dating? Never mind, I'm abandoning this bit. Really poor.
I love the fact where Liz is just like, if I could interject, and Mia's just like, oh my god, she is speaking to me.
Liz! Finally! If I could interject, Mia, the only person in this school I pity more than Olivia is you. Red Parasaurus turns to the Brachiosaurus.
So the talking inflatable tube speaks. What does it stick up, prippy, syncophantic nerd pity me more than the... Yeah.
Inflatable tube, Mia?
Inflatable waving arm tube man.
Oh. Oh god, you can speak? Oh shit. Because you've never had a genuine friendship. Not that you even know what actual friendship is. I find it funny that you call me psychophantic.
Syncophantic.
Don't you fucking...
It's syncophantic.
When all you do is...
You were supposed to be smart.
When all you do is surround yourself with sycophants like Lunara and Kiara who look like they're afraid of you half the time. Even your relationship with Ben is shallow, and anyone who observes long enough can see that. You and Ben are... friends with benefits? Tell me, Mia, how does it taste?
Tell me, Mia, do you want another friend with benefits?
Is there room for one more?
Mia's just like, Liz, friends with benefits is all I want. You're making it sound bad, but it's actually quite fucking awesome.
I love it, actually. Why does that bother you?
I know. I was trying to do that with Inko.
Yeah,
That's the
you
reason why
fucking-
I was trying to fucking split them two up. And Liz is like, "Oh shit, I understand now."
Yeah, you filthy traditionalist. At least Inko and Olivia have something you two will never have, let alone comprehend. I'm stunned. Mia is trembling with rage, but Liz only smiles down at her with an expression of smug sereneness. And I'm tense from expecting a red-skilled bomb to go off and throttle the Brachiosaurus.
That's a good one, Schmucker. How the fuck can you grin? How the fuck can you grin? Do you think I give a fuck? Do you? You some kind of fucking psychoanalysis over here? Fucking long neck jack off? So, you can't say jack off, but you can say that.
I don't know.
Real observation of the century. Give yourself a hand right across your fucking mouth. Look at this fucking beaut. You think you're God's gift to dino girls, huh? You've been having a good time making all them girls wet. You oh shit, I think I'm getting wet. Oh, you pulled it, skinny check off.
Oh god, she's reaching octaves only dogs can hear. It's so much. It's so funny because it's getting cut off on my end.
Yeah. If you had any fucking heart at all, you'd be out stealing for a living. What the fuck are you still smirking at me for? Take your witty rejoinders and shove them up your ass.
What? What's a
You're
rejoinder,
fucking
Mia?
warned. Don't even talk. Don't ever talk smart to me like that again. You motherfucker, you.
And there goes the.
Yeah,
And there goes Tony Soprano.
Mia's got some insecurities, and she just deals with them by projecting.
I don't know what to say. But I don't know what to say, but I'm glad she's gone. Finally, now maybe we can enjoy lunch in peace.
Ding dong, bing bong.
No.
Not my equal amount of blueberries at each muffin.
I see they're finally putting an equal amount of blueberries on each muffin. Took them long enough. Is that really your first world problem, Liz?
Liz,
Yes, Olivia.
those aren't blueberries.
What, raisins? Oh, fucking scoundrels.
That was pretty cool. Thank you.
You're
Maybe
welcome.
we should date.
Maybe.
See, they're all smiling at each other. Eagle's like, oh shit.
Oh, fuck. Incoed again.
Incoed again.
I believe that you're still in one piece. To be honest, I was hoping she would try something. Then maybe we could get her expelled for once. Unfortunately, His Excellency, Mr. President of Stuco, makes that very difficult. I should have think of that guy's future career in politics one day if that's what he decides. Olivia chuckles, and I'm relieved to see her eating with more enthusiasm again. She blushes when her right hand brushes against my left, and I remember back to the day of the barbecue when she painted me. Recalling her body language then, it was apparent to me now that she had always had a crush on me. I think I had only just barely noticed, as I remember feelings of both flattery and envy for having the pains. I had wanted to scold her for what she was putting the pains through, as though they would have established some dominance, but I had gone for a gentler approach instead. The past week was as though that part of me that wanted to scold her had reared its ugly head and put her in her place. And now that she was so close to me again, I realized how much it hurt not to be near her, like a physical ache. How much more than I had she been aching? What? Clay Aiken.
What?
I hate myself.
Clay Aiken.
I'm just gonna screen cap that for a sec. Oh, wait, no, that's Mia. Why is Mia back? Hold on. No, get that out of here. Hold on. Fuck! There. I'm gonna push that in chat. I hate myself.
Okay, let's see.
Just, I hate
Perfect.
myself.
What's wrong? Please, Inko. Don't hate yourself.
I open my mouth to answer, but no words come. He says nothing, but gives me a reassuring smile. Boy named No Words. When Damien came back, he was wearing his usual smile, although it looked a little forced. Are you alright?
Hitting a sweat. The nurse just cauterized it and gave me some of that good.
What?
You heard me, Liz. I tried to invite you to the nurse's office, and you didn't want to come.
She just fucking shoves a red hot poker up his nose, like, alright, you're fixed. Have some horse tranquilizers, you'll be okay.
Some of that good.
What did you tell her?
What else? That things got rowdy in the cafeteria. I mean, where's the lie? You've seen what this place gets like, right?
Seen it. I feel like I've barely survived it on a daily basis.
You're too soft, Inko.
I don't have scales, Olivia. I'm getting tougher.
Sure you are. He's plenty tough, Liv. After all, he kicked my ass when it needed to be done.
So, we're cool?
No. Look, man. No harm, no foul.
Look, man. Full opposite. I'm going to kill you.
Oh,
won't tell
I just
you
gotta
when.
say,
I
what you
won't tell
did,
you where.
standing up to me for Olivia like that,
He nodded his head solemnly.
it took all the balls, man.
How many?
All.
He held out his fist. This many.
This many balls.
I bumped it with my own.
The only reason I wasn't letting you speak is because it's 9:06, so I'm trying to get this done.
I had gone from merely going through the motions with a constant feeling of dread to feeling as though a great weight had been lifted from my shoulders. This feels like this is like the good ending, you know?
One of them. I mean, it feels like they're mostly steering towards a good ending. Like, they go from bad. I think the worst one will be going with Mia, but then what if that's, like, a beautiful ending with Mia?
Yeah, we get the wedding arc.
Hell yeah.
And though
She's carrying Inko through the arc.
And though a part of me was still wrestling with guilt for how I had been treating Olivia, another part was relieved to be past the whole mess. I found myself double timing it to photography just so I could tell Idacon the news. Okay, I guess we gotta do this scene. Mr. Idacon! Yes, Inko. Olivia and I, we've worked it out. Have you? Yes, we've forgiven each other.
And he died right there in shock.
What changed your mind, child?
Violence. I chose violence.
Yeah, it worked. And Kim was right. It's quite a story, actually. Probably too much to recap in a short time, I'm guessing. Yeah. I'm just glad to know things are all right between you two. I swear, you two little zoomers, I've taken weeks of my lifespan, you bullshit. I'm sorry. It's alright. I was once young and dumb too. Now I'm just old and dumb. Soon to be dead. I'm fucking decrepit, Inko.
Inko, do you know what bone cancer is? It's cancer in the bone.
On the bone. We both chuckled at the mutual self-deprecation. Alright, take a seat. Class is about to start now. Who's up for an extra special lesson today? Olivia had seemed subdued during history. I figured it was because she was still processing what we had all just gone through.
Yeah.
I was too, but I also...
That actually would have been funny if that's what he said. It had nothing to do with Olivia.
I would just miss my best buddy, Damien. I was too, but I also couldn't help feeling happy in spite of it. There was also a feeling like the four of us had grown closer together through overcoming this ordeal. We felt like more than just friends now. We felt like a family.
So, did the rest of your day go well?
Yeah, all in all, it went better.
Good.
Wait, there's a meteor coming. What's wrong, big guy?
I keep trying to figure out where I went wrong.
What do you mean?
You saw how I blew up like that. I'm just wondering, was I not following Principal Spears' advice all along?
How'd you hear that quote by him anyway? And how did it go again?
You are not the only one in the world. Everyone is fighting their own battles. And And I heard it from an older friend of mine. He's currently in a VOD school, apprenticing to be a welder.
Don't steal my fucking shit.
But he was a junior at Volcano High when I was just a freshman here. And he told me that Spears pulled him aside one day and told him that. He also had a bald head like you. He also told me there was a human student there in his senior year. Oh, I guess it wasn't the human. And that he hooked up with a pterosaur. Said she wore a really cute dress for prom.
So Nazar?
Yeah, maybe.
Nice! Maybe that would be me and Olivia one day. Be still my beating heart.
Yeah. But anyway, something about that saying always resonated with me. So I've been trying to live my life by it the best I could. But it didn't work. I tried so hard to respect the fact that Olivia was fighting her own battles and that she just needed time to work through it. And I ended up like a shaken up soda can. Just the can, no soda in it.
Totally empty.
It looks fine from the outside, but it's just ready to pop off. So what did I do wrong?
How often did you try talking to Olivia about your frustrations with her?
Never. I knew she had problems of her own, and I always let her know I was there for her if she wanted to talk, but I never pressed her on anything.
Maybe that was the problem. I get that you were respecting her space and all, but maybe if you had tried to press her a little, let her know when you were getting frustrated with her.
Maybe. Was I being too nice?
I think maybe you weren't trying hard enough to communicate with her. I think that maybe you're trying too hard to live up to the letter of Spears' saying, and not its spirit.
What do you mean? What
that...
are you talking about, Inko? I don't understand.
I mean, let me explain to you the ending, the themes of Snoot game here, Damien. Yes, everyone is fighting their own battles, but that doesn't mean we have to fight them alone. You and Olivia, you are fighting the same battle, but neither of you realized it. It's like you said, you are like a can of soda ready to blow. How could she tell from the, forgive me for saying this, happy facade you were always putting on? I find these days that everyone cares a little too much for people's feelings, and some just want everyone to be positive all the time and keep their negativity to themselves. There's a phrase for that which I've heard recently, toxic positivity, and it's for the kind of environment fostered in which people want only positivity and no negativity.
You think I was being toxic?
No, not exactly. Look, I hate using the word toxic because it's a kind of phrase thrown around by passive-aggressive types who always tell people like you and I to be kind and do better. People like that are never aware of their own toxic behavior because all they want to do is kill everyone else softly with kindness. I've learned it's the bane of our generation, and even if you weren't doing that intentionally, Damien, you are still acting on that impulse. At least, that's what I suspect.
I think you're right. This whole time I've been bottling it up because I didn't want to put Olivia under any more stress.
And that was stressing you out.
Yeah, I guess in hindsight, I ought to have been more open with Olivia about my own feelings, instead of, I don't know.
Acting like a repository for her negativity?
Yeah, something like that. You're pretty good with words, Inky.
Only when I need to be.
Have you met the thesaurus?
I am the thesaurus.
Wait, I didn't know you were a dinosaur.
I've been doing extremely well in English. Mr. Mugen always tells us, the limits of our language mean the limits of our understanding. And also to stop overusing adverbs, especially ones like literally and unironically.
Yeah, that's good advice. No wonder you're so... articulate?
Thank you.
I'll take your advice and try being more open with Olivia, and suggest to her that she do the same. And I'll see you on Monday.
Monday? But isn't tomorrow Friday?
It is? I guess it is. Then I'll see you tomorrow. Oh, and the weather is going to be fairly hot this weekend, so we're going to have another barbecue on Sunday after church.
You're religious, Damien?
Yeah, I think they said that before.
Oh.
Actual Wani.
I don't pay attention.
You want to come? To church, not the barbecue.
Only church.
Awesome. See you later.
We'll put
Mom, I got another convert.
We'll put him on the cross. The pink dino left with a spring in his step, and I couldn't help but feel that spring in my smile. I felt like I just dropped sagely advice on him. Was I growing wiser?
No.
Olivia apparated behind me. Olivia came up to me then, and the same feeling of elation increased at seeing her. Hey!
Hey. Do you mind if we talk?
It's all we've been doing for the last 2 hours. Why not? Not at all.
I'm dating Liz now.
Fuck! It occurred to me that how presumptuous it was for me to assume that she would continue feeling the same way about me. Only a moment ago, I had thought, with a cocky mindset, that she and I would go to prom with her wearing a pretty dress just for me. I hadn't even considered her my girlfriend before last Friday, although a tiny part of me hoped and dreamed for it. Now I was acting like things would just come up inko for me. Maybe I hadn't grown that much. I know we have things to work out between us.
Here, let's go to the metro first.
Yes, we must pad. All right. We make our way to the metro in silence, Olivia keeping pace with me as I walked, with a growing sense of dread. What was I thinking? After all that, why would she feel anything more towards me? Even if she had hugged me, there was only a momentarily thing. Sure, she and I could still be friends. But I didn't just want that. Still, I had to prepare myself for the worst. Guess it's better to just get it over with now. Damn it. So, what do you need to talk to me about?
Damien said something when we were in the janitor's closet. I didn't have time to process it then, what with everything else. But it came back to me before history class, and I've been thinking about it ever since. He said he tried to talk to you one last time in talking to me, and that you refused.
Yes, that is true.
So what would you have done if Liz hadn't asked you what I did?
I looked down, unable to look into her eyes.
Would you have gone to Mia? Would you have gone to her?
No. God, Olivia, no. Give me more credit than that. That's what Damien thought at first. He said, go sit with Mia for all I care. And I said, what makes you think I'd ever sit with that bitch? I'll eat by myself from now on. Ask him if you don't believe me.
I believe you, Inko.
So then what's the problem?
Mia's just so fucking hot.
I know,
I thought
right?
you would have preferred her over me.
I don't.
You really don't see the problem.
I can never live up to her standards.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
God damn it. I feel like I gotta say it every time we're on this fucking screen. Juicy.
Inko, you rejected me.
Yes.
Why? Why were you really still angry at me? Or were you really still angry at me? I'm sorry. I hate myself for what I did to you, and I don't blame you for being furious with me. I really don't. I gotta take a drink. So is that why? Were you still that angry?
It wasn't that.
So what was it? Was it because I called you a pretentious midwit?
You did what? When was this? It wasn't that either.
So then why? Why can't you just tell me? It's because I wanted to choose for myself. I think that's supposed to be an Inko line.
No! You stole my line!
God damn it, we're back at the situation we were at before, stealing everything from me.
How did you put words in my mouth? My whole life I've been forced to live like a rolling stone, never allowed to gather moss. Do you like Bob Dylan, Olivia? All the cute metaphors aside, I hate it. I knew I never liked it, but I didn't realize just how much until recently. I always felt pressure to make friends because I knew my time was limited, that made me constantly worry about peer approval. I was always acquiesced to new trends, new fads, and because I wanted so badly to fit in right away and not be alone. But it never mattered because I was always taken from me. I've always caved to peer pressure for almost as long as I can remember.
Mia has been in my life far longer than you realize.
Yeah. Do you realize how many words fuck? And you know what I've learned? I hate peer pressure, and I hate myself for I've folded in to do it so often. Damien and Liz might be my friends, but I didn't like feeling pressured by them to talk to you. I didn't like it yesterday, and I didn't like it today. And I know I wouldn't like it tomorrow or the day after either. That's why. I don't want to live my life defined by peer pressure anymore. Not from you, not from Damien or Liz, not from anyone. For once in my life, I want to make a choice for myself and own it, for better or worse. Can you understand that, Olivia?
No.
Oh.
Yeah, I can understand that, and I can even respect it. But it still hurts.
Olivia, can't we just please put this behind us?
I want to, but I always know that for a moment in your heart of hearts, you rejected me. that happens with everyone, Olivia. Trust me, it happens with everyone. I have rejected Jak a shit ton of times.
I'm over here fucking theater kidding it up. Like, what can I say to that? I'm sorry, Olivia. I was wrong. Olivia, please take me back. It was a mistake. I regret it. Nothing but hollow excuses dance on the tip of my tongue, all fighting to come tumbling out. But I bite them back, because I know how disingenuous they sound. So I reply honestly, my voice cracking from the sudden desperation. It's true, Olivia. For a moment, however brief, I rejected you.
Yeah.
I was prepared to go to the rest of the school year for a profoundness, because I was that desperate to be in control and not be forced one way or the other. I may not ever fully understand what it's like to be you and have to deal with what you go through, but I want to believe you can understand my desire to own my own life fully, free from anyone's control.
Yeah.
I run out of things to say. Applesauce, Olivia.
Applesauce.
I've explained I've explained myself as much as I can, and though I want to beg and plead, I will end it so as not to appear weak, either to her or myself. Though I want to pressure her into taking me back, I don't for all the same reasons. It's then that the foot of space between us feels suddenly like a wide chasm with an abyss at its bottom. I wish as much now that I had swallowed my pride and just talked to her on Monday. How much differently would have things turned out then? In a last, desperate gambit, I pull her note from my pants pocket and hold it between us. Neither proffering it, nor making a move to open it, but merely holding it up like a declaration. Juicy, Olivia.
Meow.
As though malfunctioning, my mind can barely process what she had done. She took the note from me, then turned and left. It was all I could do to not crumple over into a heap as I watched her go, the back of her wheelchair getting smaller in my vision. And the feeling that comes over me is worse than emptiness or loneliness.
Rejection. But what was that?
Olivia, I'm TFing. It feels like dying.
I came at that moment. Oh my god. Okay.
I died then and there.
Did we... I gotta go, game.
It's the mod that never ends. Home again. Thinking the word calls to mind yet another boomer rock song my folks like to listen to. You don't fucking get to... How dare you If I could remember the name of the song and band, I would have looked it up on YouTube. It's Pink Floyd. I think about asking Dad. He and Mom are actually home for once. Oh
no.
I wish I could have been more excited, but it was all I could do to hide my depression and feign a normal attitude. We eat dinner together, some takeout they brought home. I'm not making a fucking part 3 of this, I swear to God. It would have been nice to have had a home-cooked meal, but it was still better than nothing.
We have to make a part 3 of this no matter what.
I'm gonna fucking know. We have 2 more routes.
Yeah.
We talk a bit. Nothing as animated as when I was at the Pains, but it's better than silence. I tell them about school and my friends. When Dad asked me about any girls, it's all I could do to not choke on my mouthful of noodle. Well, there is one. She and I are friends.
Okay, rude. There's 2. Liz gets the Liz. She gets the fucking short end of the stick.
But I don't think she likes me that way.
She has.
I mean, I think, because, Liz is taken. When he asks about Olivia, I'm surprised. How often had I mentioned her in the past? He looked disappointed and like he thought she did like me just based on what I had told him.
God damn it. Wanted a Gator daughter-in-law. You know how cool that would fucking be?
Oh, it would have been fucking awesome. God damn it, son, you keep fucking it up.
God damn, I've always wanted to be friends with a fucking Gator.
Now we have to move again. Stop fucking this up, Inko. I bite my lip and he doesn't press me any further. Later, when I fall asleep...
I'm gonna kick your ass, boy.
I'm gonna kick your ass, kid. It's a mercifully dreamless sleep.
Please, just let it be over.
It's dodgeball time again.
Nah, Dude, I gotta call it. How much longer does this have?
I don't know.
Look at it.
You want me to look at it? Okay. Usually you're against me doing that, but okay.
No, like seriously, because if it's like another 10 minutes, cool.
Look,
if it's like
this
another
is all
hour...
in one. This is all in one file.
Oh,
this has. Right, yeah, we looked this up. I don't know what ending. Okay, hold on.
Yeah.
And while normally, okay, 2. Damien, dude. Idacon was already. Idacon has the lines. Another long ass Inko monologue. Olivia Idacon. Butterflies by Michael Jackson. Dissolve. Oh my god.
Nope. We're gonna have to call it.
Oh my
I can already tell.
God.
We got the longest one.
Hold on, I'll give you an exact number. Sunday?
Yeah, no.
Vinny.
Nope.
Vinny says Aura.
Maybe tomorrow morning if you're feeling it after your night shift.
Randy, Inko. Still scrolling, by the way. Straw Hat, Jimmy Buffett. Why is there so many fucking references? I thought I made enough references in my shitty mod. I didn't make any. But no, I did. I totally did. Still scrolling, by the way.
No, well, I do
Become
gotta
a
go.
teacher, Inko, Olivia.
We have discovered we have to stop right here because this section of this mod is gonna go on for another 6 days.
Still scrolling. Oh, that's a long ass monologue I'm gonna have to voice. Great.
We also decided that Mia is a tsundere without the dere.
Still going.
What else?
Yeah, this is ending 2C. I'm sorry.
Inko has punched everyone. Damien got a taste of blood and ate half the school. Liz Or Liz. Liz is just shoehorned out of everything. But she can detect earthquakes. Yeah, it's Friday.
Oh my fucking god.
Okay, so you keep saying that, so we're stopping.
No,
here.
no, Kerb, I got a number for you.
Okay.
Out of, let me count here. 14,887. The line we are on is 12,798.
Yeah, I can't do another.
There are
2,000
still
lines.
61,000 lines of code. That can't be right. That's not right. Why is that lying to me?
It don't matter. It's 9:30.
Oh, why?
We will see how you. We will see how you feel tomorrow. After work, I will most likely be awake
Okay.
because I haven't slept too well.
Okay. Oh.
Yeah, it's the same one with gargoyles.
Yes.
It's
the
because we
same
chose.
mod.
It's that third choice. That 3 choice. Choose Olivia, choose Mia, choose nothing. We're on the choose nothing.
Yeah. We thought it'd be funny to do nothing, and it turns out that was the longest choice by a country fucking mile.
Next, we're doing Mia. I don't give a fuck. Alright, I'm stopping recording. Oop. Yeah, holy shit. Oops.
Tune in to part 3 whenever the fuck that's gonna be.
Yeah.